What's up, meatbags? It is the Cycling Viking. I am here to do a video quickly for the cheap bike build off 2025. I've got a lot of projects going on right now. Biggest one being the cheap bike build off. I don't have a lot of time. I entered late. I have until the 23rd. So yeah, as you can tell, my days are running out. We're bikes over here. We're building a short tail cargo. I'm going for a Crust Bikes Clydesdale fork. I got the bike for $50. We have a Trek Mountain Track 800 from like mid 90s. It is in super good condition. All the cables are great. It shifts. The wheels are good. Needs a little bit of a true. The bottom bracket, it could be loose or it could be shot. Not really sure. We're going to get into that. My biggest thing that I'm trying to do right now, because all of that stuff can be done quickly and efficiently, is I'm trying to build this cargo fork. So we've got the bike for $50. That takes our budget from 150 down to 100. Yesterday, I went and got me a fork and another fork and a rack and a wheel for the front for $10. So that puts me down to 90. I realized that I didn't have a tire for the wheel, so I had to run to Walmart today and pick up a Blackburn tire, which actually wasn't that bad. It was $15 for a new tire. And then I needed to stock up on tubes anyway, so I bought a 2-pack of 20-inch tubes for $9.96. So I'm only going to be using one of these, so that's $4.93, I think, right? Yeah, $4.53, 43 cents, somewhere in there. Anyway, so there's that. And then I didn't have any square stock, because that's how I'm gonna to do the rack. I didn't have any square stock, so I had to run to Home Depot and get some square stock. This piece of square stock, it cost way more than you think it would. I made sure that I had the receipt. This is $27.27. It's 36 inches, so I did some math. That ends up being about 76 cents per inch. So I'm gonna try and only use 12 inches of this. So do the math. 12 times 76. Every what? 76 is $1.50. Times 6 is 6, 7, 8, 850-ish, somewhere in there. Anyway, so there's that. So with the tire, the tube, 15, $19.40, plus $8 and like 60 cents. That what is if it was 10, it'd be 29. So there's 28, 27, plus the cents. I mean, so it's $28. So there's another $28 off of my my total today. So that puts me, what, we were at 90, so that puts me down to, come on guys, my math is terrible, don't pick on me, $62. I did that in my head though, come on, give me credit. So that puts us at, my budget is at $62, so that leaves me with $62 to get a disc brake caliper, a new front cable and housing, and possibly some grips, because this has got some old foamy grips on there, and one of them is cracking, so possibly some grips. And yeah, I know I'm probably forgetting something, but yeah, so we're down, we're getting close. We only have a little over $60 left for the budget, and yeah, so let's do a little bit of work for the video. Nothing makes a better rim tape than electrical tape. So I'm only gonna do um, one round on here, because I am, like, maybe two. We'll do 2. I don't want to pop a tube. I really only need to put a tire and a tube on this so I can get to mocking up my fork. I need to know the distance off from ground to axle so I can mock up my fork. I'm really excited to see if I can build a cargo bike for $150. Shout out to the Mullet Mechanic. They did this last year. Cheap Bike Build Off 2024. My homie Uncle Clay, Uncle Clay, my bad if I'm saying your name wrong, dude. He won it. He took the crown. He's looking for somebody to take it from him this year. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be taking the crown, but I'm going to give it a shot. My hat's in the ring. My hat is in the ring. All right, and now we need to poke a hole in here. Let's see. Let's look in the treasures box down here. Look at that. There's a spoke. Heated up on the heater. I don't even know if you guys can see me over here, but somebody in my last video was all like, maybe, just maybe, you record the correct way. I always forget that YouTube does the horizontal stuff because I'm recording everything on my phone. And I'm not going to lie, I'm an Instagram guy, so I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. Don't breathe that in. Swirl that around. I don't know why I burned the holes. I think somewhere along the way, somebody convinced me that burning a hole in your rim strip is like stronger than cutting it. Is that true? No idea. Let's check out this sweet tire we got from Walmart for $15. Now, what's really cool is Blackburn used to be a very quality, reputable company. And they still kind of are. Get a lot of their stuff at Walmart. Does that make them bad? Debatable. But Blackburn used to be a very reputable company, and it actually was Jim Blackburn. And I can't remember when they sold out, but when they sold out, they changed the name to Blackburn, and to keep the Blackburn name kind of. And anyway, now you can get them at Walmart. Actually, a buddy of mine has a Jim Blackburn rack and says it right on it, Jim Blackburn. I should see if he's still got that, and then I'll show it to you guys some other video or something. This actually doesn't look like a bad tire for $15. Has a little Blackburn logo. I don't know if you can see that or not. But... all right, get one of my tubes out for $4 and what's half of 96? 45 and 45 make 90 and 3, so 48. $4.48. Right? Yeah. And it came with a free tire lever. Actually, I guess it comes with 2 free tire levers because you get one with each tube. I will be selling inner tube rubber bands on my Etsy channel by the pound, by the quarter pound, for a really decent rate, really decent price anyway, for an affordable price. If you've never used an inner tube rubber band, they're super strong. They don't break, and they're very reusable. And when they do break, you're just helping the inner tube break down over time, I guess. Depending on what the tube is made out of, it breaks down faster or slower. Some of them don't break down at all. Sorry, Mama Earth. Oh, let's get a little air in this thing. I apologize if you guys can hear the heater going. I live in New Hampshire. It's winter. And it is cold. Today it's like a whopping, it's like 22 degrees outside. And it's snowing. So This is the Lazine overdrive pump. It is the tubeless setup one. So it has this extra canister on the front of it. It's not a bad pump. Uh, I, for the price that you pay for it, I just expected it to be better. It's not bad, but it could be better. All right. Total psyched to get this wheel in that $10 bundle. So, um, you know, local bicycle co-ops are amazing and totally worth the the trip, the trek. I have another one that's close by as well. Oh, whoa, this thing's missing a spoke. I didn't even notice that. That's all right because we're gonna relace it hopefully. Right, in that money is gonna be spoke money. That could be bad. That could be bicycle co-op stuff. Might get lucky there. I don't know. I think there's too much air in this tube. Ooh, did I just pop it? That'll be good. That's good content. Slam that crap on the ground. You don't like this stuff anyway. Right? It's great content. I think it's a combination of too much air in the tube and my hands are quite cold. But that's what made me see that I'm missing a spoke. But that's okay. Like I said, we will be relacing this into a disc hub. All right. Now. There it goes. Ta-da! Perfect. All right. Now let's see if I pinch flatted it. I can't believe I did that. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of can. So. Oh, yep. All right. See, so right now I'm pumping up the external chamber versus actually pumping up the tire. So I can like pump this up to, I don't know, 60, and then open this, and then what that does is puts air in there. What, it went down to 20. That should be close enough, right? It looks like it actually might have to like seat. I mean, does it matter right now? Like, not really. It does look like it might have to seat. Well, let's see. It would like marginally affect like the overall. Oh, it's almost there. It's like I want to seat on the rim. That side seated. There it goes. Now it's on there all the way. I would hope so with 80 psi. We can let some out. I mean, with a cargo load on here, you're gonna roughly be probably at like 40, right? There we go. All right. So yeah, so this is so it's got this little foot lever on here. Boom. So you can pump up your outer chamber and then blast it for that tubeless setup, which is pretty nice. It works fairly well. I can't complain. That little aspect of it. But I'd say that's what you're paying for if you buy that pump. Let's see. See, I spun it and it spun nice. So that's why I didn't know that it was missing a spoke. Alas, I digress. like I said, I'm going to be relacing this thing anyway into a disc hub because I'm going to put disc brakes on this. I think that's going to be the best choice. Put a disc brake on the front. We'll leave the canty on the back. But yeah, so that's it for right now. Like I said, really quick, just putting a tire on the wheel. Sorry, it's not more. I'm actually going to get to cutting the fork and doing stuff like that, which I would record more then. I can just kind of set up and just go to it and leave it rolling. And so more to come. I guess this is part one of the cheap bike build off. So if you want to see part two of the cheap bike build off 2025, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, I haven't forgotten part two of the disc brake tab on my Specialized, where I'm going to delete the brake bosses and see how wide of a tire we should be able to fit in there now. I don't have plans on going 650B with it. I like my 26-inch wheels. So maybe like a 2.4. That would be really cool. Almost plus, but not quite. Anyway, yeah, like and subscribe. Part two is coming up. Cheap bike build off 2025. Get out and ride your bike. Crust bikes, crust. Wow. I'm going for a crust bikes. What is my issue here? I'm going for a crust bikes Clydesdale fork.